Welcome back, it's me, Lou. I'm here for another action figure unboxing and review, and today we are featuring Fisto, Masters of the Universe Revelation, and it's part of the Masterverse line. Fisto was one of my favorite Masters characters as a child, and I'm pretty stoked to have the updated Revelation version of him. Very disappointed in his appearance in the cartoon, but at least I got a fig out of it. And on the side, great illustration. And on the back, even better illustration. It looks awesome. Fisto, heroic master of hand-to-hand combat. Evil warriors better be hungry because Fisto has a knuckle sandwich for them. And it's got plenty of iron in it. The man with the mighty metal fist packs enough power in his punch to rival even Eternia's strongest warriors. As one of the planet's greatest heroes, it's only fitting that he protects the royal palace from dark forces, both technological and mystical. Alright, that looks great. Let's get him out. Okay, so we have Fisto. So first impressions of the character while still in the tray. It looks awesome. I'm pretty excited about it. Yeah, he looks great. Alright, so he comes with an extra pair of hands for his left side. So his giant metal hand, that's just in place. You know, these hands are just meant for this hand here. So you can't give him like two normal sized hands. He's always going to be stuck with the giant fist. And then he has a sword. Alright, let's take a look at his sword first. One thing I forgot to do, I should have grabbed I actually have the original 80s Fisto, and I should have actually took it out so we could compare it with this one, but I forgot to grab it. So we'll just have to make do without it. I want to say this sword's accurate to the original design. It's nice. Nice clean details on the handle. Nice contours on the guard up here. Looks great. And as for Fisto himself, it's an amazing looking figure. It's very true to form to the original toy. Albeit I think they kind of updated his like mustache and his hairstyle, so it's a little bit more, somewhat a little bit more modern, but it still fits, I think, within the realm of, the character's personality. Yeah, he's a nice full beard. Cool looking handlebar mustache. Really clean sculpted hair. Yeah, his expression too. He just looks very determined. Yeah, I'm liking the head a lot. The sculpting is just so clean, and it's stylized perfectly. It's not overdone. Everything's just a little bit understated, but it works. Yeah, very impressed with his head. Alright, so his body armor here, it's made of a softer, like, rubbery kind of plastic, so there's a lot of flex to it. And the details, they're alright. They're sculpted clean. The paint application's a little blotchy in some areas. But for the most part, it's alright. It does the job. And his like fur bikini, I believe this is the same one we've seen on the other figures. And it looks like there's some highlighting on it too, because it doesn't look like it's just one solid color. There's a lot of like depth involved here. I believe the legs are probably the same ones we've gotten in the past also, as are the boots. But yeah, I mean, overall, this is Fisto. You know, this is very true to the classic design. If you grew up in the 80s and you know, were a Fisto fan, much like myself, I think this figure, you know, is going to take you back. Yeah, look at that. Really solid looking character. In terms of Fisto's articulation, his head rotates. He can look down. It's alright. It looks like he got at least count the ants on the sidewalk. His head goes up about that much. In terms of his body articulation, his arms rotate. They can go out like that. He has a cut on the bicep, so it allows for swivel motion. Pinless, double jointed elbows. One of them's kind of stiff. For his forearm on his right side, it's actually 2 points of articulation. You can rotate towards the cuff of the gauntlet up here, and then again near the fist. Seems a little bit redundant, but at least it's there. He has a cut. You can't see it underneath the armor, but he has a cut, I believe, below the chest line, so he can kind of like tilt a little. And his other wrist is articulated as well. And his leg articulation is very standard for these figures. He can kick up, he can kick out. Cut upper thigh, pinless double jointed knees, and he has a boot cut. Yeah, overall very solid figure. Not a whole lot to say about this guy. You know, it's Fisto. His gimmick, he doesn't really have any flashy gimmicks other than just having this giant, you know, metal covered fist. Yeah, so great figure. If I had to rate this guy numerically on a scale of 1 to 10, I don't know, for me, easy like 9.5 to a 10. It's Fisto. You know, there's no real compromise with this guy. He looks, you know, like what you'd expect him to look like. There's no really extreme embellishments, you know, outside of maybe just updating his haircut a little and his beard and mustache. But for the most part, it's, you know, it's pretty solid. Great figure. If you're a fan of the original figure and the original Masters line, I think it's worth a purchase. Especially with Revelation. Right now the line, it's like I've said in the past, the line's still very fresh, it's very new. They're only maybe 3 or 4 waves in. So it's pretty easy right now to have a complete collection of all the characters. It's not like there's you know, crazy exclusives you have to hunt down or variants. So yeah, great figure overall. Alright, so let's wrap this video up. Once again, my name is Lou. Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber or viewer, thank you so much for your continued likes, comments, and support. I greatly appreciate it. So until the next video, be safe, take care of yourself, buy lots of toys, and most importantly, be happy. And I'll see you at the next one.